Transform your body with SA's most trusted fat burner, USN Fedricut XT, clinically proven ingredients for rapid fat loss. USN, it's all about results.
Well, gee, thank you, Kia, for the compliment. Really appreciate it there. You know, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best, yes. Anyways, so we are baking over our studio right here. As you can see, I'm just jumping in, helping to paint our wall. We're going to have a brand new look to our studio as of Monday. 6 o'clock's our new starting time. But enough about that. You know, while I keep painting here, you know what? The world's most beautiful marathon is taking place just around the corner. The Two Oceans is on the 7th of April. And I know that thousands of runners are gearing up to hit the road this year. So let's go over now to Chantel. She's an expert runner and a mom to get those last-minute tips in.
The rewards of getting off the couch are plenty. The American athlete Jesse Owens said, running is seeking out new sights just on the strength of your feet and the courage of your lungs.
For someone that would like to start running, what are the goals that they would look at?
It's important to start in a way that you can do it on a regular basis and not be too concerned with the distance that you do, but rather take it, say, up to 10 or 20 minutes every second day, and not to be afraid to incorporate even walks in there. I think there's a wrong perception that you must run the whole distance that you decide or the whole time that you decide to train for. And if you bring in regular walks when you're tired, you're still burning body fat, you're still burning up calories. So try to start every second day and then build up to where you can do it on a more regular basis, 5 to 6 times a week.
And set an ultimate long-term goal like taking part in the Two Oceans Ultra Marathon. The atmosphere is electric when you're part of more than 20,000 competitors in what's aptly dubbed the world's most beautiful marathon.
Now, what is a typical training session like for you when training for a big event like the Two Oceans?
Well, you start off from where your long runs are based on a 2-hour run, build it up to a 3 or 4-hour run for this type of event. Quite important to do everything on a trial and try everything before the race itself. And then you'll be comfortable what your fuel source and how regularly you should take it.
Supplementation after training is also very important. 100% whey protein and Recovery Max will help your body restore itself.
Let's say I've just completed a hectic training session. What is that time window I'm looking at, in which to take these supplements?
It's between 30 and 45 minutes. It's quite crucial that you get the right energy back as well as the right recovery properties in through your whey protein or your Recovery Max. It's crucial in the sense that your body is basically taken a hammering and being destroyed in microwaves where the muscle needs to rebuild itself and needs some energy to bring back your energy stores. So 30 to 45 minutes is ideal. If you wait a bit longer than that, then you start running the risk where you break down more than you recover, and in a way your body almost starts eating itself. So what we like to do is we take our Recovery Max with us to a training session, and afterwards, within that first 30, 45 minutes, add some water, and you can actually feel your body calm down and recover and bounce back so much quicker from a hard, strenuous race like this.
There's a whole world of outdoor events awaiting. Visit usn.co.za and achieve all your fitness goals.
Definitely a great race to look forward to. And Asu, you saw there Albert Pretorius as well, veteran expert, veteran runner, and also expert in long-distance running events. Albert, thank you for joining us this morning. Very nice to have you.
Great to be here.
So you're also here to give us that last-minute tips, just to get the guys in gear for the Two Oceans. Now, you said we spoke about recovery there as well. It's one of the most important things when you are training in terms of banking your training.
It is. When you recover, it's when you get stronger, it's when you've got to, like you say, bank that training, and looking after your body is critical.
Yeah, you need to make sure that after your race, and even after the race as well, you need to make sure that you recover properly.
Definitely. You don't want to go on a downhill slide after all the work you've done now. So get those proteins in, get that Recovery Max in. It's crucial right at the end.
Yeah, right at the end. All right, so it's a long race, 56 kilometers. Albert's has actually done, he just told me, 13 Two Oceans Marathon. That's impressive, man. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. There's people that's done a lot more, but yeah, 13. I'm very happy with
13
that
is a big number, big number. So we're talking energy and endurance throughout this race. It's something that you're going to need, no matter how much you have trained or how fit you are as well. You need to take care of your diet. In terms of your supplementation, maybe that's something that can give you a kick throughout the race. What are we looking at?
You have to look at making sure you pitch up on the day with a full tank. So we advise people sort of 3 days before to sort of looking at a carbo loading phase, where they look at something like enduro sport, build up their carbo loading stores, make sure that they've sort of have got a full tank, and then top up as you go through the race. So it's critical. You've got to look out of you're looking for a consistent energy curve to take you all the way to the finish.
All right, so in terms of those little supplements from USN that you can use throughout the race, I mean, take us through from start to finish. How would you go about it?
Well, like we said, carbo load with the Enduro Sport 3 to 2 to 1 day before, the Sara Power on the day of the race, and then throughout the course of the race, something like a Boomer Gel sachet. It lasts you about 40 minutes. It's easy to carry with you, and then there is some refreshments along the route, but sort of put in before you need it. Make sure approach Chappings, approach Constantia Neck, get some energy before you. Don't wait till you're on the hill or on the difficult part of the race to look after your energy. Top up right before, and it'll carry you through.
And I must say, I'm a big fan of the Saito Power because I cycled actually the Argus on that, and it really carried me through. Great energy source. Just before we go, you know, people that's not familiar with supplements or didn't use supplements in their training routine, would you advise them to kind of use it on the day or not really?
I would stick to what you've trained on and what you know with. Keep it simple. Don't make it any complicated. Don't fall into a trap of introducing your body to something new at the expo or a day or two before. You should have tried and tested what you're going to use in the
But I mean,
day.
there's a week left before in which you can maybe
I would
try.
like experiment with, say, the Cider Power. You haven't used something like that before. And yeah, especially the Boomer sachet.
That's it. Very nice and convenient. Carry it easy. Albert, thank you so much,
Awesome, man.
Appreciate you coming through. Albert Pretorius, there we go. And all those gearing up for the Two Oceans, good luck with that training. I know it's going to be a fantastic race. Now, of course, it is Friday, which also means our celeb vet joins us. Dr. Roy Aronson is here to take your calls. Sit tight, get your phone ready. Leanne's got all the details.
USN Fedricut XT, clinically proven ingredients for rapid fat loss.
Stay with Espresso and SABC3.